Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I decided let's bring back a good old yoga flow, and today I decided to create a restorative yin yoga flow for us females who are on our periods. And I just want to bring this disclaimer out here that when it comes to flowing on your cycle, do what is best for you and what you feel comfortable doing. We all experience it differently from month to month, and how I experience it as an individual will be different to how you experience it as an individual. So I've decided to just create a simple flow that I feel like is doable for the most part, adds a little bit of pressure, and it just flows, I feel like, very nicely. And also I believe that we shouldn't be doing inversions when we're on our cycle for spiritual and physiological reasons. If you want to know more about that, you can check out some sources on Google, or I can create an Instagram post. My Instagram's at Stuff Gina Does, where I've done some research and have discovered some things about that I didn't really consider or thought about. So let's get started. And even if you're not on your cycle, you're more than welcome to still complete this pose. I did want to create it in a very relaxing manner, so it does more help, and no matter where you are in the stage of life that you're in. So let's get started. So for today, we're going to start out lying on our back in corpse pose, bringing your palms facing up, getting into a comfortable laying down position, and we're going to hold this for 5 deep breaths. And I believe the most important part when doing your yoga flow, no matter where you are in your stage of practicing, that breathing is the most vital part, because we are taking such deep, heavy breaths and allowing our lungs and our body to expand within each movement, that it helps us circulate all the oxygen within our bodies, and it helps us get into a state of relaxation. So that is why this flow, I consider it as a restorative flow, because we are helping our bodies to create a feeling of wholeness and relaxation before we go back to whatever activities we were doing. Okay, one more deep breath. Inhale in. Exhale out through your mouth. Now inhale, full body stretch, reach out in front of you, and exhale as you bring your left knee to your chest. Just creating a little bit of pressure, a little bit of movement for our hip flexors. Inhale as you bring your knee a little closer to your chest. Exhale as you bring your knee back to the floor. Inhale, full body stretch. Exhale, bring your right knee to your chest. Again, this is just allowing a little bit of movement for our hip flexors, lower back, quad, knee, our leg in general, and bringing a little bit of pressure to our pelvic area. Exhale as you bring your leg back to the mat. Inhale, one more full body stretch. Exhale as you find a way into seating position. Now we're going to do a seated forward fold. So inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Here we're just adding a little bit of pressure, a little bit of lengthening, allowing our back and our upper body to just peacefully fold into our lower half. Inhale, exhale as you lengthen a little bit forward. Now, inhale, reach your hands up to the sky. Exhale, as you bring your hands to heart center. You bring your left foot into your right inner quad. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, as you bring your hands to heart center. Switching your legs, now your right foot will go into your inner left quad. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center as we bring both legs back in front of us. Now we're going to go into a tabletop position. So get there in whatever is the most comfortable way. Bringing our wrists underneath our shoulders. Our hips are stacked on top of our knees. That means our knees are hip distance apart. And we are going to do cat-cow 5 times. Inhale, bring your head up. Exhale, bring your head down, looking into your stomach. Inhale, into cow. Exhale, into cat. When you're exhaling, pushing your palms against your mat, allowing your shoulders to come up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You know what? Let's just do one more. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. And when you're ready, we'll go into puppy pose. So extending your hands forward, bringing your chest to the ground, keeping your toes tucked, hips up into the air. And you can either bring your forehead to the mat, or I prefer bringing my chin down to the mat. And we'll hold for 5 deep breaths. This will help expand and stretch out our upper body since we've been feeling tense and closed up. Even this is a good pose for if you're doing a lot of schoolwork or working at home, because we're always on the computer, on our phones, hunched in a little ball. So this will help relax our upper body. One more deep breath. Exhale. As we go into narrow child pose, so just bringing your butt on top of your ankles. Exhale as we go back into puppy pose. Really lengthening that upper body right now. 5 more breaths. Exhale with your 5th breath as you go into narrow child pose. Hold for 4 breaths. Now the next sequence, I'm going to be doing a simple sun salutation A. And if you're able to follow along, please go ahead. If not, I would recommend just staying in the child's pose or doing a couple more rounds of cat and cow. I'll be doing the sun salutation A twice, so if you want to watch it the first time and then follow along the second time, that is totally fine. Doing what feels right for you on the day that you're practicing this flow. So when you're ready for the first round of sun salutation A, let's bring ourselves to the front of the mat. So taking one step with your right foot and following with your left foot. Inhale as you reach for the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold as you bring your palms to your mat. Slowly bring your left foot back, right foot back into a high plank. Bring your knees to the mat. Bring your chest to the mat. Untuck your toes, and we'll go into a low cobra. Inhale. Exhale into downward facing dog. Now some might say that down dog is an inversion, and if you don't feel comfortable doing down dog at this moment, you are more than welcome to lean back into narrowed child pose, but do what feels right for you. Now we're going to do the second round of sun salutation A, so if you're ready to follow, please join. Bring your right foot to your hands. Bring your left foot to your hands. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale as you do your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold as you bring your hands to the mat. Slowly bring left foot back, right foot back. Bring your knees to the mat, chest to the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale into low cobra. Exhale, tucking your toes into downward facing dog. Good job, everyone. If you did both rounds, that's great. One round, no rounds, that's totally great too. We'll hold here for 1 breath, or if you're in narrow child pose, hold for 1 breath. As we will bring the top part of our body on our mat. Now we're going to bring our feet up into the sky and hold for 5 deep breaths, just allowing blood flow to come to your upper half. And this pose is good to do daily or on numerous occasions because it helps to decrease anxiety, helps to increase the blood flow as it's moving in a different direction than what it's normally going. And if you have to keep your legs bent, that's fine. Do what feels right for you. If you want to keep your toes pointed, go ahead. I prefer flex feet. If you want to do this pose against a wall, go ahead. Do what feels right for you. As we go into our last breath, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth as you gently lower your legs back onto the ground as we get into our final pose, Shavasana, aka corpse pose. This is how we started out our flow, and this is how we'll end our flow. Allowing your palms to face upward, shoulders are rolled down, creating space between shoulder and ear, as we allow ourselves to get back into that restorative state. The reason why I started out with corpse pose and now ending with corpse pose is to go through a full circle, allowing your body to finish the way it started in a relaxed, comfortable setting. Now, if you want to keep on going with your Shavasana, that's fine. You can pause the video. Or, if you feel like you're ready, come up into a comfortable seated position. And I'm saying thanks to you all for taking the time to flow with me today, learning a little bit more about why breathing is important and why it is very beneficial to allow your body to stay in a relaxing state in different times throughout the stages of your life. So bring your hands to heart center. I'll say thank you one more time and enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.